is Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all fine on this lovely Wednesday morning. Bit grumbly here in the UK. The weather's a bit meh at the moment, bit cloudy, bit miserable, but I like it. It's not too hot, it's just the right temperature for me. So if you're new to my channel, then a huge welcome to yourselves, and if you're a returning viewer, then also welcome. If you could please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and liking and commenting and sharing my video, and also please follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Art, and also hit that notification bell for me as well, please, and it will notify you of any of my future uploads on YouTube. Okay, right, so I was contacted by a new company to myself. I've not ordered or used any of the products from this company before. They are called Biggest Craft. So they are predominantly a cross stitch company. So if you don't like cross stitch, then you know, I sincerely sorry, but obviously it is a new craft that I am learning. So I am gonna be showing cross stitch as well as numerous other crafts on my channel, because you know I do want to appeal to as many different crafts as possible and as many different communities as possible, because at the end of the day that's what YouTube is about, is you know, helping other people, as you know, to find a new craft they're interested in. And you know, if I can help them do that or encourage them to try new things, then it's all good, isn't it? So anyway, I have one, I have two, oh dear, I think I've double ordered, I have three, I think you know which one that one is, guys, and I have four cross stitch kits. And if you just bear with me 1 minute, then we've got something new in here that I really need because my hands, yes. Okay, right, hold on a second. I'm just going to pause you for 1 moment. Right, I'm back. I just need to open a window, guys, because it's really hot and stuffy. Even though I said it wasn't, it has just gone hot and stuffy. Okay, so Biggest Craft, as I said, they are a new company to myself, and I have not used any of their products before, so I'm always pleased when a new company reaches out to me, because it gives me a chance to have a look at new products as well, and as well as new companies. So yeah, I have double ordered with another company, and it is one that you'll recognize from another unboxing video for another company, but I'll do that unboxing in this video for this as well, because I feel it's only fair, because obviously they have sent me all these products to review, and whether, you know, I don't really like doing the same image twice, especially in cross stitch or diamond painting form, but we can still check out the quality of the threads, the floss and the Aida, etc., and we can still have a look. Why not? Why not? So, okay, as I said, 4 cross stitch patterns to have a look at today. I will link all the products in the description box down below, and I will also link their website. They are called Biggest Craft, and I will put it all down there for you. So all you have to do is just click on the description bar of the video, and the links will all be there for you. Okay, guys? So let's get straight to the unboxing. So this first one is Christmas related, seeing as it's Christmas in July. Now, I really wish I'd have looked at this point here before I actually decided to go with this order, but it's fine, it's fine. I think it's got 3 crosses here because of all the back stitching. It does have a lot of back stitch in this in this project. So we will have a look though. We'll have a look. It is a 14 count Aida cloth, and it is 20 centimeters by 30 centimeters, but it looks like it's a partial. I think it's a partial, so only certain parts of it will get stitched, and it is a banner. So it comes with this little metal hanger thing, and you can just do your cross stitch and hang it up. I thought that was a really cute idea. So let's have a quick look at this. It comes again with all the instructions on the back. Tells you exactly how to do the different stitches, how to iron the work, how to dry it, how to choose the right thread, read the symbols, just everything is written on the back. So if you're new to cross stitch, then please do have a look at the back of these project packets. And also the DMC codes are exactly the same codes as in diamond painting. So yep, exactly the same codes used. Okay, so we shall have a look now. So okay, so we get a little tassel and we get a needle threader with this, which is always good. We get our enlarged grid here, which tells us we only have, oh, we've got a new stitch here, guys, that I've not learned yet, a French knot. Maybe that's also why the level of difficulty is on there, but I think there's only a couple, to be fair. Maybe on his bells or something, I don't know. We'll have a look in a minute. We will have a look, but you know, I'm willing to give anything a shot, so I might use a few choice words, but hopefully that is what it should look like as the end result. Will I be able to do it though? And it is a tiny image. I actually thought this might have been a bit larger, to be fair, but then, you know, I should have perhaps looked at the measurements, shouldn't I, myself, really? Right, so it comes, as I said, with this little hanger. I'm just trying to see on here how it gets hung up. On here it gets hung up. There we go. So that's the hanger, and I would presume, because it looks like it has got just one tassel in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you the floss. I'm just stroking it all out nice. But one thing I am slightly confused about, maybe they've just used, yes they have, they've just used the floss here to hang it off of this. Okay, so yes, so I'm presuming perhaps you would cut it after you finished it, because in the picture, as I said, it looks as though it is just the outline, where the outline is. Okay, and it is only a tiny little one. I'm trying to see where these French knots are. To be fair, I don't think this would take that long, if I'm honest with you. It would be the back stitch that would take the majority of the time. So we get our codes here on the on our charts. We have a French knot in black, 310. We have the back stitch in black. And yep, so I'm just trying to see here if they've corresponded the colors to, no they haven't. okay, to the DMC code, but they haven't, so that's fine. Okay, so all the symbols are all just squares of colour, pure colour. We've got one funky symbol here, which is in the ball up here from what I can see. So yeah, I should be fine with this. Oh, actually no, this is a bit of a funky symbol here. It's like I don't know, I'll have to have a look close up with my magnifying glass to see what colour that is actually, what kind of symbol that is. But from what I can see, this looks okay. This doesn't look too bad. As I said, it is mainly the back stitch that we have to work with, that we have to practice on either as well. So the stitching area itself, let's see here, is it written anywhere before? No. Okay, so it's 100 by 55, no 56, 100 by 56 stitches, but it is a partial, so we are not stitching the whole area, just certain parts of it, the stamped part obviously. And there we go. I'm just wondering where, the needles are in here as well, so we get 2 needles. Ow, just hurt my my thumb there, guys. They're very sharp, so don't do what I just did, but I do like to have a feel to see if I need to put some protection on my thumb, which it appears I would. And we get a needle threader and the tassel that gets hung from the bottom of it once it's completed. It's such a dinky little cute thing actually, so I really do like it actually. It's quite cute and sweet, nice for like a little kiddie's room or something, like, or maybe just like, you know, to hang up at Christmas time somewhere nice in the hallway. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, yawning away. Oh dear. Right, okay, so I'm going to show you the thread quickly. We have 13 colours. Actually, before I go on to the thread, let's take you up close to show you the print quality of the stamp. Okay, so it's like, this is a symbol that I was talking about down here. They're like little orange sort of like, I don't know what they called, those little, not cursors, but you know, they go like that. I don't know. Arrow shape point things. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know what that symbol is. And then we've got a couple of little line symbols, which is fine. But the rest are just square blocks of colour, which is fine. Fine and dandy, apart from the French knot, which is a dot. So obviously he's got dots here, I think, in his little, what is that, round the mouth area, round the whiskers area, I think. So I think it could be there. And yeah, pretty much just there. I think that's where the French knots go actually, just here, which is quite sweet. Will I be able to learn how to do the French knot though? Who knows, but I'll give anything a shot. So there we go. I just thought maybe that was an error there where they've left a bit of the white out, but then when I look on the grid itself, it isn't an error, because you can see there are squares purposely left out in the lights around his antlers to give you that light reflection from the lights, I guess. Oh, what a cute little star. Yeah, he's really cute, this one. Although I wish his nose was red. I might change that. Might actually make his nose red. I do have 666 here in this pack, so we shall see. If I have any left over, I'll leave his nose till last, and then I'll give him a red nose to make him like Rudolph, I think. So there we go. Let's zoom you out. So I'm liking this little kit though, that we get that needle threader, because that is my best friend when I'm cross stitching. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at these threads, at these floss, this beautiful floss. It's nice and soft. It doesn't feel cheap or easily knotted or anything like that. If it is knotted when you take it out, just run your fingers through it and that will give you a nice, just seeing if I've got a piece of paper that I can put this on. I don't, unfortunately, so I just have to use my hands this morning. So there's our floss colours. So we have reds, we have a burgundy there, we have a pink, we have a biscuit brownish sort of colour, and as you can see, the quality looks really good. We have yellow, we have greens, we have blues, and we only have one strand of black. So let's hope that I get those back stitches and the back stitch and the French knot correct. Here's hoping. I'm sure I'll be able to find some black floss around if I don't. But anyway, so it is a 14 count, so you only need to separate these into two. For a project this size, I would probably just take one strand out and then fold it in half to give you the two strands. Okay, just to save on the floss as much as possible. Yeah. So as I said, 13 colours, so only just a cute little project. The difficulty level on this is 3 stars, so I would say if you're a beginner, this is possibly not the best kit for you, like myself. But if you've done it, like, you know, if you feel like being a bit adventurous, why not? I myself haven't taught myself yet how to do a French knot. I don't think it's that hard though, from what I've seen on here. It just looks like a little squiggle of a knot, like there, to give you like a little knot. And I do them all the time on my cross stitches, I'm not going to lie. Where I get my thread in a knot. So I think I've just got to go like that, go and see how it gets on. Because it does just look like a little knot in the Ada. So as I said, yeah, I should be able to deal with that quite good actually. So there we go. There's our first little project. And I think it'll look quite sweet once it's complete and it's got its little tassel hanging down. So yeah. Okay. There's that one. We just pause you while I put all the bits and bobs away. Right, number 2 cross stitch is Be Still and Know That I Am God. Yes. So I think maybe some of you have seen this image in diamond painting form, because a lot of the diamond paintings also cross over onto cross stitch and vice versa. So yeah, I think maybe Diamond Grandma has done one like this as well with the sunflowers. I don't know, I could be wrong, but the image did look very familiar to me. Or maybe it's one that I've got myself, I don't know. There we go. I'm loving that cute little birds there and there. Actually, there's another one there as well. Going blind now, guys. There we go. So let's have a look and see. There's our gorgeous, wow, there's a lot of floss here on this one. So I think it is a full stitch Ada from what I can see. There's our charts. I'm not a fan of when they don't enlarge it, because I think for people that need that wear glasses and are a bit short-sighted, this really needs to be enlarged, even if you've done half of it on one side of the page and then the other half on the other. I know that we could possibly do it ourselves, but we shouldn't have to. Okay, so that would be a tip that I would say to Biggest Craft. Please, please, please enlarge your charts, just because there are people that really cannot see small little squares like that. And even though it's a stamped kit, sometimes we do need to double check ourselves with this grid. Okay, so the stitching area is 129 by 173, and I do like the fact that we have the DMC codes, the cross stitch symbol, and then the actual color of the floss is beside it as well. Sometimes when I first started, that's what used to get my mind a bit whew, because obviously the symbol is like in diamond painting. Actually, the symbols aren't always the same to the color that you're working with, but they just use A, B, C, D and all that sort of thing. But occasionally there will be funky symbols that aren't the same color as the drill. So anyway, I'm just rambling on. So this is a big one actually. There we go. 40 by 50 centimeters. Actually, there we go. We have all this enlarged here, as well as the actual color of floss, which is good. I'm just trying to see where the threads, not threads, where the kit is, because usually it might be attached in here. I'll have a look in a minute. So it's not on the back, is it? No, I can't see any needles in here, but I will zoom you up close so that you can see the quality of the print. So the symbols themselves, I'm just having a brief look at here, and I can see we do have just 2 blocks of colour here, which is a block of yellow and a square of yellow and a square of blue, and the rest have funky little squiggles on, so we should be okay with that. Oh, actually no, we've got a square of pink as well. So that's quite good as well, because we won't get them mixed up, because sometimes when there's 2 shades of the same colour, your mind can go a bit sort of thing. Or mine does anyway. So the symbols look really good actually, really nice and clear. The stamp on it is really good. And this is an 11 count, I'm pretty sure it is, but is it ticked on here? Let me have a look. I could be wrong. I think it is 11 count though, from what I'm looking at. Right, hold on 1 second. I'm just going to pause you and double check myself before I give out the wrong information. So just hold on. Hi guys, right, it is 11 count, and I've just had a quick look on their website, and it is listed as $8.99. So that is a really good bargain for a cross stitch this size anyway, a 40 by 50 centimeters. And as I said, it is a full stitch, 129 stitches by 173, 11 count Aida, 25 different colors, and it is all just cross stitch, just full stitch. That's it. No back stitch, no French knot, nothing. So a nice easy one for, well, not easy, but a nice simple one for a beginner. So I'm just sorting out all my threads here. The only thing I would say is I can't appear to find the needles, but it does look like there were some on it, so I'm wondering if maybe it's fallen out of the bag at all, which is quite possible, because I did have to take it out to double check what the products were and who had sent them to me. So anyway, I've got enough needles anyway, so that's fine. Okay, let me just sort this thread out. Gorgeous colours in this. So I'm going to get my little sheet and just show you these 25 colours of floss. There we go. Look at those. Plenty of floss. So with 11 count, you have to separate the strands, one strand into 3. So there's usually 6 wrapped up in one strand, so you would get 2 sets of stitches, or 2 rows, however many stitches that you can get out of that. So yeah, there we go. We've got yellows. Look at those gorgeous yellows, which is obviously for the sunflower. We've got light blues, we've got greens, got this gorgeous turquoisey colour here as well. And as I said, the quality again looks really good. And I do braid all mine as I'm working with them, because after having a look around YouTube, that is what's recommended, is best to stop you losing floss and to stop the floss from knotting up on itself again. So we have a gorgeous green there as well. So that's one side. And then, whoops, nearly pushed everything off the table. And then on the other side, we have some more blues. And a bit of green actually as well there. So plenty there. So beautiful. And I think, as I said, for this amount of floss, this amount of size of a cross stitch, $8.99 is a really good bargain. There we go. So that's this beautiful sunflower kit. I'm just going to fold it all away now. And we do have the words also. They're not done in, I thought they were, looking at it, I thought it was perhaps in back stitch, the words, but they're not. They're in cross stitch as well. So it is literally just full whole stitch. Okay, so there we go. Just found a needle, so maybe one was attached to it. Here we go. Just found a needle, so usually it comes with 2, so I'll have to have a look around to see if one has flown off somewhere, which is highly likely. Okay, I'll just put it in here like so, and then we can fold our floss up nicely as well. And put it back in its little bag. Whoops. There we go. So that's that one looked at, and now the next one is definitely 11 count, because you will recognise this from the other day, but I am going to show it again because, as I said, this is for a different website. So there's our grid. Yes, it is the 2 robin birds. Yes, yes. What happened was when Biggest Craft originally contacted me, I did ask for this image, but then they told me it was out of stock. So when I saw it on the other website that I unboxed it for the other day, they had it in stock. So I thought, oh, I'll just get it from this website. Little did I know that it had obviously come back into stock, and yeah, they sent me this one as well as the one that I replaced it for, which was the Rudolph hanger cross stitch. So, but you know, I'm still going to show it to you because I still love this cross stitch. I do wish again that this grid was larger, because as I said, people with eyesight problems will struggle with eye strain or whatever, but or with even seeing, you know, even though it's a stamped kit, as I said, we do need to always have this enlarged, just because we need to double check ourselves occasionally. But I'm pretty sure if you go to a photocopying shop, you could enlarge this somehow. I'm not sure how, but you know, I'm sure the people there would be able to assist you, but we shouldn't have to, because it should come enlarged anyway. So anyway, so there's the grid, and again it has 36 colours on this one. There's the instructions. Okay, I'm not sure what language this is written in. It looks like it could be Polish possibly, but don't quote me on it. So it would be handy if they could have put an instruction sheet in English as well. But we do have all our stitches down the bottom here again, written in English. So there we go. Right, okay, so this one is 153 stitches by 109, 11 count Aida. Stiff Aida as well. They are always a bit stiff, I find, until you muck around with it a bit. You know, it looks more fragile than it is. They're quite tough, these Aidas, to be fair. So the chart looks like it's run out of ink on this side. The only other chart we have to go by is the one on this here, which is very small as well. And yeah, I'm not too impressed with this, to be honest with you, because I tend to work by this as I'm cross stitching anyway, because that reference on there is different to the symbol here. Okay, so I mean, the symbol, the stamp itself looks brilliant. You know, you can clearly see the symbols here, but if you can't see the symbols clearly here, and even the DMC codes are, you know, the ink is a bit yeah, so that's a bit concerning, to be honest with you. But I think, if I'm correct, the other one, the chart was just as bad as well, to be fair. I mean, I can see the symbols, But that's not what the issue is. The issue for me is the number that is going to be on the floss card. It's not clear enough at all. I mean, obviously it does go number in number order, so we've got that working with us anyway. But again, if you were new to cross stitch and you were a beginner and had a bit of bad eyesight, it would be a bit of a worry that you couldn't see the number that would be on the floss card. But yeah, so that's a bit disappointing. But if they could just enlarge this and perhaps put that grid on here as well on one side, so then you would have it on the paper as well as on the cross stitch fabric itself, on the Aida even, because then you wouldn't need to worry so much about the ink on this chart. But the stamp area itself, the stitch area itself, is fine. The print is perfect. Again, the symbols are exactly same as the other company, so we've got 2 different tones of yellow that you're going to have to be really careful when stitching on. And some of the symbols are very similar, especially in the birds. You know, you just have to be careful when stitching one like this that has quite similar symbols. But it is a lovely picture, and once completed it would be perfect. We don't have any back stitch, it is just all full cross stitch, and 36 colours, 11 count. So once again it would need to be separated into 3, the threads here. I'm just going to show you the quality of them. So here we go. So lovely blues, greys, greens, reds, orange, lovely. And then the other side, whoops. So we've got plenty of floss here. Lovely. And again, I would braid this to help keep it not all together and not lose any floss, and you know, just help it stay unknotted. That's the word I'm looking for. And then we have just these 2 little ones here as well, white and like a peachy orangey colour on this one. Lovely. There is a little bit of a shine in the thread itself, which is always lovely. Don't know if the camera's picking it up well. There you go. So that is our cute little robin birds. And again, you have the 2 needles in the back of the Aida cloth ready for you to start work on. So there we go. We'll just put this all away. I will run through quickly all the prices at the end for you, so that you can know and compare the prices yourselves. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just going to pause you while I put this kit away. Okay, last one now. So let me get this one out. 40 centimetres by 40 centimetres this one is. And actually the flossers come in a separate bag, which is good because it helps protect it. And with this kit, oh, we get one of those little metal thumb protectors. As I said, I saw it when I pulled it out, so that's good. And we get quite a few different needles in this one. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needles and a needle threader as well, a metal one. And this cute little pom-pom thing to keep them in, which is always handy. Okay. So this is the perfect enlarge chart, which is on glossy paper. So this is just perfect. Yes, this is what I like. So you can clearly see everything on here. So that's the image, even though it's a bit blurry. It should resemble this when it's completed. It's 148 stitches by 148. 11 count Aida. So again, we separate it into 3 strands each thread, and there's the instructions once again. And we have again all the DMC codes, and we have all the actual floss colours there alongside the symbols as well. And there's nothing wrong with this print at all. It's perfect. So you would be able to clearly see what colour goes to what symbol. And let me see here. I'm liking the fact that we have some numbers written on here as well to help you identify the larger chunks of colour. And it is just a full stitch, full cross stitch, so no French knots, back stitch, quarter stitches, none of them, half stitch, just full cross stitch. So let's have a look at the Aida itself. So here we go. Print is perfect. We've got the thumbnail up here, and yeah, this is just perfect. This is, I'm just seeing, having a quick look at these symbols. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares of just solid colour, and then the rest is funky symbols. Okay, so yeah, I prefer on cross stitch funky symbols to just blocks of colour, to be fair, because it helps you identify the different areas more correctly than just, sometimes if you have 2 colours that are quite similar and they're both the same, just a square of block colour, you know, it can throw you a bit off sometimes. So I'm just going to bring you up close, show you the quality of the print. Nice and clear. And I'm liking the fact that on this one we've got a triangle going that way in blue, and that's perfect because there's one that I'm working on at the moment and they've got the same colour, but it's just a triangle. One's the top right hand side and one's the bottom left hand side, and it's a bit, whew, yeah. I think it's a sunflower that I'm doing that has that. So there we go, nice clear stamp there. bit confetti-ish in certain areas as well. But then, as you can see, the colour blocking areas, they've actually put in little numbers to help you see what the colour block is, what the main colour is of them areas. So all this is just all confetti, lots of confetti. I think from what I'm seeing, yeah, in the middle it tends to be more confetti, and around the edge it's more just solid colour. There we go. So this should look really nice when it's completed. It is just the window looking out at the sea. Let me see if I can show it. Yeah, it's here, isn't it? So it's just looking out at the ocean and the waves. And I don't think that is a lighthouse, but it is just like a house maybe. And some rocks, mountains in the background. And lots of pretty flowers, obviously. Be interesting to see how this one comes out. So there we go. 36 colours on this one. So a lot. three strands, so 11 counts again. Okay. Wow, the colours on this, definitely colours of the rainbow. Okay. Because it's been folded up in the bag as well, I think it's just needs a bit of a shake. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a shake. Okay. Okay, let me just get a piece of paper to show. No. No, I don't have a piece of paper, so I'll have to just fold this in half to show you. Okay, so colours 1 to 18 are coming into view now. There we go, look at those. So this would definitely need to be braided to stop it from getting all knotted up, most definitely. Plenty of floss. We have reds, we have blues, light blue there, green, oranges, reds, lilac. And it feels really good quality as well, to be fair. There we go, greys, browns and black. And blues, obviously. To be fair, I don't know, where would the black be? Where is 310? I don't think there is much black in here, maybe just a few in the confetti-ish sort of areas of the flower, the flowers. Okay, so the other side, colours 19 to 36. I tell you, I feel like I could put this on my head and make it into a wig. It's quite heavy as well, this one, the floss. There we go, look at those guys. Wow, aren't they beautiful? Beautiful colours there. So we have a creamy colour there, with blues, pinks, reds, blues again. Real ocean colours down here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Go. So 36 colours on one floss card. I think perhaps maybe it might be a bit too much. It won't hold out much, so you might have to invest in, because it's wobbling here myself. It's, I think maybe getting a floss holder, a wooden floss holder, or a plastic one would be better idea than leaving it on this alone, because I'm not sure how long it would last once you start working on it. So there we go. There's all our 36 colours. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really like this one. It's bringing out my my Mediterranean genes, shall we say. So yeah, right, I'm just going to pause you, put all this away, and then I will come back for it with a summary of the video and the price list as well. Okay, so just hold on 1 second. Okay guys, right, got the price list for you now. So this first one, the Be Still and Know That I Am God, is $8.99. And this second one, which was this cute little Christmas banner with the metal holder, is $5.99. And then the Robin Birds was listed as $7.99. And the beach image, that way, that's the way it goes, is $8.99 as well. So I think you'll all agree with me, these are really bargain friendly and budget friendly even. I keep saying bargain friendly, but it means the same thing. So really good prices, and for their sizes and the amount that you get in the kits as well, you have everything you need to start cross stitching. And yeah, I just think they're really good products. And obviously when I start working on them, I will do completion reviews and or whips, and I will let you know how I get on with these products. Okay guys, so I will list all the items in the description box down below, and yeah, just click on the link, have a look and see if you like anything. Okay, so I hope you're all well and enjoyed this video, and please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Okay, so God bless, take care everyone, and I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed and peaceful remainder of your Wednesday. Okay, take care guys, bye for now, bye.